94.9 The Wolf, good morning. Hi, who's this?
This is Brantley Gilbert. What y'all going on this morning?
It's not often you have somebody like Brantley Gilbert calling you.
Right.
But good morning, my friend. How are you?
Man, I'm great. We're actually, we're moving. So my wife's got me working today.
You're supposed to be getting ready. You got a tour coming up in little over a week away, and you're moving?
Yeah, but hey, tell my wife that. She don't seem to be too concerned.
I know what this is now. He had a honey-do list given to him, and he's like, oh, no, babe, hold on. I got to go make a phone call.
That's right.
I'll get to it later.
You know what is funny is that's literally the truth. The movers just came to me and told me they couldn't fit a treadmill in somewhere. And we were trying to figure that out, and you guys, it was just perfect time.
Nice. Perfect time. We are a blessing in disguise to take you away from all that work.
We've been trying to tell people that for years. Nobody will listen. I'm glad you will.
Yeah, absolutely.
You and me both.
On the phone, Brantley Gilbert, Tattoos Tour, stopping by our neck of the woods here in a couple weeks. March 1st, you're going to be at the Toyota Center here. You're bringing your buddies Travis Denning, Austin Snell with you. Are you excited to get back out on tour?
So stoked, brother. That's all I know how to do. When I'm not on the road, I'm kind of a lost kid at the mall, almost to an extent. So we are ready to get back after it, and we're God's been good to us through the years, and we were able to make a decision to knock ticket prices way down for this thing.
Yeah,
some of these shows that are coming through, these cities are. The tickets have gotten so high, folks are kind of having to pick between shows.
Right.
And I love what I do for a living for so many reasons. But, one of those is that I think we forgot, especially over COVID, how much music brings folks together.
Yeah.
And how important live music is just to our communities in general. So, we knocked our ticket price down, hopefully, so folks can still comes to not just see the show, but maybe even buy a beer and a T-shirt.
Absolutely. Of course.
We can't wait to get there. And we did not shortchange. We did not do a budget cut on production. We are bringing one of the biggest rigs we've had in the last 20 years, and it is going to be action-packed from the word go.
Absolutely. Tickets start at just $25. Bringing people together as well.
I just figured that, I don't know what brings people together better than a baby being born on a bus during a show.
That was one of the scariest, greatest, most awesome moments of my life.
So walk us through what happened. This was back October 11th. You're in Tupelo, Mississippi. You're in the middle of performing, and you get tugged on by stage manager, tour manager, somebody's tugging on you like, hey man, we got to go. And your initial thought was what?
Well, she'd had the best night she'd had in a week.
Okay.
The night before, so we thought we had, at least another week before she had the baby. But, we had a midwife out with us just in case.
Gotcha.
But yeah, when I went on stage that night, she was feeling great.
Wow.
And, 3 songs in, apparently that had changed. And it was go time. So, man, everybody kind of clicked into gear. The folks in Tupelo, Mississippi were amazing.
Yeah.
We had ambulances. I don't know how many ambulances lined up beside the bus.
Wow.
They had just so many backup plans for backup plans. And it was so cool, man, to have those folks be so good to us. And, and folks that went to the show, man, it was crazy. I was gone for 45 minutes, and
okay.
They never left.
They
when
stayed.
I walked back in the arena, they were chanting Amber's name, and it's just one of those moments where it was like, and you don't get these to this extent often. It was one of those moments where you walk in and you're like, man, these people really do have our back. They really are invested in us, and they give a shit about us, And, it was it was an amazing night. I'll never forget it.
So here you are doing something you love. Then you get pulled off stage to go be with somebody you love, to welcome somebody that you truly love all in one night. That's just not a lot of people can say that happened to them.
You're not kidding, buddy. And like I said, I'm blessed beyond measure, way more than I deserve. And it was super cool, man. I keep waiting on the ball to drop.
Right, yeah.
I have a totally off-the-wall question for you This morning on our show, we were talking about Conway Twitty and how that's not his real name. It's a stage name.
Yeah.
And even though, we're in this industry and we know that a lot of people use stage names, I'm still sometimes shocked by some of the people I find out that's not their real name, that was a made-up name. So I started doing some digging, and you use your real name. And I thought, well, what the hell's wrong with this?
Yeah, that was just that always felt kind of strange to me. I never really understood that. And I've got buddies, that did it, and for whatever reason. But the guys, my music's been my story for the last 20 years, and that's one of the reasons that I went back on stage the night we had the baby there. It's like I've shared my life with folks for the last 20 years, and they've shared their stories with me. It's one of those things where, man, I like being able to say, that everything we do is authentic. And if you listen to my music from front to back, album to album, you have a pretty good idea of who I am and where I stand. And, I can truly say that it's not an act. It's not a brand. It's not some marketing plan. It's me.
Yeah.
And the married, version of me with 3 kids is a good bit different than the one that was beating the streets up, more than a decade ago. But we still have a good time, man. Being on stage is my one time to cut loose and be the wild man again. So.
And
I'm going to tell you though that's why country music fans can relate to you. Right? That's why they love you. That's why they continue to show up, is because it is real and they can feel that.
Hey, man, that's the hope. And I appreciate you saying that. And I tell you guys, man, I've been blessed with such an amazing group of dudes around me. When we show up here in a few weeks, you guys are going to see what a family's capable of putting together. We truly do have a family out there, and everybody's involved in every aspect of the show. So it's a big group effort. So when you see what we bring to town in a few weeks, please just don't put my name on it. It's a whole family.
I love it. I love
coming together to put this thing on, and I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun.
Back to the beginning when we first started this conversation, you talked about moving some stuff. I'm not sure exactly what you're moving, but does it involve having to move a donkey and a zebra? Because earlier this month, I saw a video posted that Aaron Lewis got you back. Is this prank war continuing? What's happening with the donkey? Where's the zebra? Do you still have them?
No, see, in the state of Georgia, to have a zebra, it has to be viewable by the public for so many hours a day. You have to have all these permits. The feds can come on your property at any time they want, which was the major deal breaker. And it actually wasn't Aaron Lewis. It was my manager, Aaron.
Oh, I thought it was Aaron Lewis.
Yeah, and it was payback. I kind of started it. Another buddy of ours, I had 4 full-grown peacocks dropped off at his farm while he was out of town.
Oh.
So he came home to some weird noises and some weird birds in his yard, which I thought was hilarious, and I really didn't see this coming. But there's a sweet old lady about 30 minutes up the road that has a little zoo.
Oh, nice.
And she was super stoked to have a free zebra.
Oh, I bet. That's amazing.
That's a story and a half to tell.
She got him about 30 minutes after he got here. So he didn't
that didn't last long.
That zebra did not last long, I'll tell you. So the donkey, do you have the donkey or did she get the donkey too?
He's actually supposed to be back sometime here pretty soon.
Really?
Today. So
that's crazy.
We'll see.
Yeah. That's awesome.
It's a she-donkey, and the kids named her Bougie Baby.
Bougie
Baby.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. That's awesome. Brantley Gilbert, Toyota Center, March 1st. He's going to be here. Tickets still available. And like you said, low dough. Tickets start at just $25 to go see this guy and his family, as he put it. He's bringing the family to put on one heck of a party for y'all. And, of course, get those tickets. Get them while they last. Get them before they're gone. It's going to be a great show. Brantley, thank you for taking time this morning. We appreciate it. Cannot wait to meet you March 1st, my friend.
Let's do it, buddy. I'll be sitting on go.
Oh, you can tell your wife, though, just pretend like you're still talking to us for a while.
Yeah, we're going to hang up and you just stay on that phone.
This interview went a lot longer than I thought it was going to.
That's right.
Oh, hey, that's just fine. I got a big Rouse Dooley sitting in between me and her. She can't see me right now, so I'm in good shape.
I love it. All right, buddy, we'll talk soon. Have a good one.
I appreciate y'all, man.